Okay. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam to all. Let's start the discussion. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiret Nastapráyeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Uttamasloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistaki Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Yatkripa Tamaham Vande Shri Guru Dinatarinam Chaitanyamishwaram Om Ajnanatimirandasya ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितमेन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणि निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणि जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Om Tassat. Hare Krishna. Thank you all for joining Bhagavatam discussion. So we're reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 19. So,
Text 5.
no, text 4 we read yesterday. The purport we didn't discuss. So
Okay, Prabhu.
we'll
Okay.
discuss on that before moving to 5. So, yeah, Sutta Goswami is saying, while the king was thus repenting, he received the news of his imminent death, which would be due to the bite of a snake bird, occasioned by the curse of spoken by the sage's son. The king accepted this as a good news, for it would be cause of his indifference towards worldly things. So the background, the king is Parishut Maharaj repenting. Yesterday we discussed that, whenever you commit mistake, is better accept and repent and also, go and ask forgiveness. Now king is repenting and now he's saying it's a good news. See, this is the quality of a pure devotee. A death punishment, he thinks is a good news. So this is how it says, and this also is saying that it's because of my indifference to this Brahmana, because my offense to the Brahmana, I'm been cursed. So this is a good news for me. So now Prabhupada, the Prabhupada says that real happiness is achieved by spiritual existence or by cessation of the repetition of birth and death. So the real problem, Prabhupada always say that real problem is Janma Mrityu Jarayadi, birth, death, old age, disease. And when we stop that cessation of the repeated birth and death, that is the real happiness or real the spiritual existence. So that can be achieved only when we get into bhakti and get mukti or go back home back to Godhead. Otherwise, in the material world, we'll have to go through another birth. And again, if we miss this human life, we'll have to go back to 84 lakhs of species. Prabhupada says that, therefore, those who are materially poverty stricken are better candidates than those who are materially prosperous. Like Kunti Maharani says, Janma, Aishwarya, Shuddha, Shribhi. These four things make a person, disqualified take a spiritual activity because Kunti Maharani says that such person cannot chant Krishna's name feelingly. Like I may chant, but do I have that feeling? Do I have that emotion? Like my Guru Maharaj says that we should chant like a baby crying for mother with that eagerness, that full of surrender. But with that material opulence, I may not be able to do it. That's why materially poverty-stricken person, yes, even everything lost, that's maybe better candidate. But should we wait for that? If don't do it, Krishna may arrange to get that stage. But it's better when we are everything good take it up seriously and go back. So that's why Prabhupada says Brahmana boy, although unwise, is blessing upon him because he was born in a Brahmana family. So Prabhupada also talks about Shamika Muni was a mystic and Maharaja Parikshit was a devotee. So both were on the similar lines, detached material lines, but at the same time, not exactly the same because pure devotee is different, mystic is different, but they're totally detached. The proper next says that the life of a human being is a chance to prepare oneself, go back to Godhead. So this is the real lucky or real fortunate we are. We got this human body, we got this human life, and we got the right time. This is the golden age. Just Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared just 500 years before. Just a few years before, Srila Prabhupada established ISKCON and given us his holy name and Srimad Bhagavatam Bhagavad Gita. And we have very good opportunity now to chant and take up Krishna consciousness and following Varnashrama Dharma. So that Varnashrama is that being in the ashrama of whether Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Brahmachari, Grasta, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa, any one of them, but keeping Krishna in the center and completely focused on Krishna consciousness. That is a system if you follow. We are all, candidates qualified to go back home Godhead. So Prabhupada says, Parishad Maharaj was fortunate to get 7 days notice, which for inevitable death. In my case, I may not get the notice. Even though I get a notice. One of the Prabhu saying that, yes, I get a notice when my eye power reduces as one notice. Yes, your time is less here, time is, become short. But what I do, I keep soda glass. My hair becomes white as another notice. My teeth started aching. That's another notice. My leg pain, joint pain start paining. So I get another notice. But when knee joint pains, I got knee replacement and hair dye. So I ignore the notice. Notice is there. But I may not get exact notice like Parishad Maharaj got. Parishad Maharaj got 7 days notice. And Parishad Maharaj fully utilized the notice. He had like exactly, taken the full spirit and worked for it. So Prabhupada say they spoil their lives of animal propensities, eat, drink, and marry. So this is what happened to society. Like people atheist mentality somehow enjoy. Who has seen the next life? Why do worry? Eat ghee, enjoy, beg, borrow, steal, whatever it is. Somehow enjoy. This is what our economy today. Economy works in a loan. Economy works on a credit card. Somehow enjoy today. Tomorrow, whatever happens, don't care. But that's a trap. That's where we are engrossed because if you borrow loan, you have to take birth to repay that. Or you give loan also, the same danger. We'll have to come back to take the money back. So be very careful. Like committing sin, also committing punya, both are equally bad. So that's why Prabhupada says the sinful desire to condemn Brahmanic culture, God consciousness, cow protection, for which state responsible. So yesterday we discussed wherever Brahmanical culture protected, where cow protected, so society becomes good because Krishna is dear of cows. He loves cows. Wherever cows taken care, he loves that place. Wherever cows are harmed, that place is ruined. No, like, but Prabhupada says that it's the state's responsibility, government responsibility. But today, government themselves keep a slaughterhouse. So they give a permit to kill the Gomata. So what kind of government we can expect? Here further, finally, Prabhupada said deterioration of ideals of Indian civilization has brought about deterioration of civic life, not only by India but abroad. So this deterioration started. Now, at least as a devotees, we have a good chance or good opportunity to educate the people and bring back this Vedic civilization, bring back our Brahmanical culture, bring back the cow protection system in the society so that society becomes good. And when society becomes good, like Devi Devatas become happy. When Devi Devas become happy, all the necessities of life is provided. When Chandra, the moon god, happy, he provides vegetation. When Bhumi, Earth, Mother Earth is happy, lot of fruits, vegetable, and rivers produce all the water, everything happens properly. But simply we have to take it up Krishna consciousness, and we especially chant the holy name. As much as Nagar Sankirtan, as much as chanting the holy name, that can change our life and the lives of others. We'll continue for the next sloka. 5.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Text 5. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Ato vihaye mam amum cha lokam vimarshitau heya taya purastat krishnangre sevam adimanyamana upavishat prayam amartyanadyam. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation: Maharaja Parikshit sat down firmly on the banks of the Ganges to concentrate his mind in Krishna consciousness, rejecting all other practices of self-realization. Because transcendental loving service to Krishna is the greatest achievement, superseding all the other methods. Purport: for a devotee like Maharaja Parikshit, none of the material planets, even the topmost Brahmaloka, is as desirable as Goloka Vrindavana, the abode of Lord Sri Krishna, the primeval Lord and original personality of Godhead. This earth is one of the innumerable material planets within the universe, and there are innumerable universes also within the compass of the Mahatattva. The devotees are told by the Lord and his representatives, the spiritual masters or acharyas, that not one of the planets within all the innumerable universes is suitable for the residential purposes of a devotee. The devotee always desires to go back home, back to Godhead, just to become one of the associates of the Lord in the capacity of servitor, friend, parent, or conjugal lover of the Lord, either in one of the innumerable Vaikuntha planets or in Goloka Vrindavana, the planet of Lord Sri Krishna. All these planets are eternally situated in the spiritual sky, the Paravyoma, which is on the other side of the casual ocean within the Mahatattva. Maharaja Parikshit was already aware of all this information due to his accumulated piety and birth in a high family of devotees, Vaishnavas, and thus he was not at all interested in the material planets. Modern scientists are very eager to reach the moon by material arrangements, but they cannot conceive of the highest planet of this universe. But a devotee like Maharaja Parikshit does not care a fig for the moon, or for that matter, any of the material planets. So when he was assured of his death on the fixed date, he became more determined in the transcendental loving service of Lord Krishna by complete fasting on the bank of the transcendental river Yamuna, which flows down by the capital of Hastinapura in the Delhi state. Both the Ganges and the Yamuna are Amatya, transcendental rivers, and the Yamuna is still more sanctified for the following reasons. So here, Maharaja Parikshit, he sat down on the banks of the Ganges to concentrate his mind in Krishna consciousness. After knowing that his death is in 7 days, is coming in 7 days. He Krishna consciousness, rejecting all the self-realization. His film to go to only Goloka Vrindavana, the abode of Lord Krishna. There are 7 planets above the earth and 7 planets below us. The topmost is Lord Krishna's planet, Goloka. Parikshit Maharaj, he does not want to go to any other material planets. This earth is one of the innumerable material planets within the universe, and there are innumerable universes also within the compass of the Mahatattva. The devotees are told by the Lord and many acharyas also that not one of the planets within all the innumerable universes is suitable for residential purposes of a devotee. So the pure devotee of the Lord wants to go back to Godhead, to be an associate of the Lord, or friend, a servitor, parent, or conjugal lover of the Lord. This planet is Goloka or Vaikunta planet of Lord Sri Krishna. Maharaja Parikshit, he is already aware of all this information due to his birth in a high family of devotees, Vaishnavas. And so he was not interested to go to material planets. He became more determined in the transcendental loving service of Lord Krishna by complete fasting on the bank of the river Yamuna, which flows down by the capital of Hastinapura. Both Ganga and Yamuna are amakya, that means transcendental and sanctified. Hare Krishna Prabhu,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna. Yes,
Further,
Mataji.
you can explain some
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, we covered everything. So in the translation also says loving service to the Krishna. So the service to Krishna should be loving service. That's the most important. Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena, like says, our service to Lord should be completely without any, what you call, in any desires. Ahetuki apratihata, without any desires, only desire to please the Lord. That is what will attract Krishna, nothing else. Any service with the even tinge of desire, Krishna will not be attracted. So that's the most important point. And Prabhupada says that there is unlimited Brahmandas coming from Mahatattva, and each Brahmanda got different planetary systems. So like Earth is there, above there is planets, and up to the top Brahmaloka, top and below the Patal. But the point that every devotee, whichever the Brahmanda is there, whichever planets is there, his goal is to go back to Godhead, Krishna Loka. That is the ultimate goal of every jiva. That should be, because that's the only way to go back home, back to Godhead. And anywhere else we go, we have to come back. So that's why every devotee should aspire to go back. And here talking about how Parishit Maharaj was completely fasting from kind of drinking water or sleep or even eating, completely focus hearing glories of Krishna. So that should be our mood. Okay, we'll read next.
Next. Me only, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Yavailasa tulasi vimishra krishnangri renvabhya dikambunetri punati lokan ubhayatra seshan kastam na seveta marishyamanaha. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. The translation: the river by which the king sat to fast carries the most auspicious water, which is mixed with the dust of the lotus feet of the Lord and tulsi leaves. Therefore, that water sanctifies the three worlds, inside and outside, and even sanctifies Lord Shiva and other demigods. Prabhuji, what is inside and outside?
Well, therefore,
Then
water sanctifies the three worlds. Yeah,
consequently,
yeah.
everyone who is destined to die must take shelter of this river. Purport: Maharaja Parikshit, just after receiving the news of his death within 7 days, at once retired from family life and shifted himself to the sacred bank of the Yamuna river. Generally, it is said that the king took shelter on the bank of the Ganges, but according to Srila Jiva Goswami, the king took shelter on the bank of the Yamuna. Srila Jiva Goswami's statement appears to be more accurate because of the geographical situation. Maharaja Parikshit resided in his capital Hastinapura, situated near present Delhi, and the river Yamuna flows down past the city. Naturally, the king would have taken shelter, uh, would take shelter of the river Yamuna because she was flowing past his palace door. And as far as sanctity is concerned, the river Yamuna is more directly connected with Lord Krishna than the Ganges. The Lord sanctified the river Yamuna from the beginning of his transcendental pastimes in the world. While his father Vasudeva was crossing the Yamuna with the baby Lord Krishna for a safe place at Goloka on the other bank of the river from Mathura, the Lord fell down in the river, and by the dust of his lotus feet, the river at once became sanctified. It is especially mentioned herein that Maharaja Parikshit took shelter of that particular river, which is beautifully flowing, carrying the dust of the lotus feet of the Lord Krishna mixed with tulsi leaves. Lord Krishna's lotus feet are always besmeared with the tulsi leaves, and thus, as soon as his lotus feet contact the water, lotus feet contact the water of the uh, Ganges and the Yamuna, the rivers became at once sanctified. The Lord, however, contacted the river Yamuna more than the Ganges. According to the Varaha Purana, as quoted by Sri Jiva Goswami, there is no difference between the water of the Ganges and the Yamuna. But when the water of the Ganges is sanctified 100 times, it is called the Yamuna. Similarly, it is said in the scriptures that 1,000 names of Vishnu are equal to one name of Rama, and 3 names of Lord Rama are equal to one name of Krishna. Here, Maharaja Parikshit, after receiving the news of his death within 7 days, he at once retired from family life and shifted to the sacred bank of the Yamuna. The water of the Yamuna is mixed with the dust of the lotus feet of the Lord and tulsi leaves. So it is sanctified. It sanctifies the 3 worlds, inside and outside. That point I did not understand, Prabhu. And even it sanctifies Lord Shiva and other demigods. So whoever wants to die should take shelter of this river. We learned before that Ganges water comes from the nails of the feet of the Lord Krishna. There is small actually controversy. It is said that the king took shelter on the bank of Ganges, but according to Jiva Goswami, the king took shelter on the bank of the Yamuna. Srila Jiva Goswami's statement is accurate because of the geographical situation. Srila Prabhupada further explains that Maharaja Parikshit, he resided in the capital Hastinapura, and the river Yamuna flows down the city. So king would have taken shelter at Yamuna. Yamuna is more directly connected with Lord because, according to the transcendental pastimes of the Lord, while his father Vasudeva was crossing the Yamuna with a baby, Lord Krishna, for a safe place at Gokula on the other bank of the river from Madura, the Lord fell down in the river, and by the dust of his lotus feet, the river at once became sanctified. The water in the river is mixed with tulsi leaves from Vrindavana. According to the Varaha Purana, as quoted by Srila Jiva Goswami, there is no difference between the water of the Ganges and the Yamuna. Further, you can explain, Prabhuji.
Yeah, Mataji.
Krishna.
So the question had asked sanctifies inside and outside. To tell you honestly, I'm also not clear like what translation says. Maybe others can add on to that. My concoction or my way of thinking that sanctifies 3 words inside outside means everything. That's what maybe others can add to that. Sumit Prabhu or others, if you have any clarity, we can add that. And also here, sorry, Sumit Prabhu want to say that now? Please go ahead.
No, bro. I'm just also thinking whether it does it means like for the living entities inside and outside, like from inside also they are purified, something like that. I don't know.
But he says 3 worlds, just
Yeah,
doesn't. Yeah, maybe that's also valid point. Inside is, and of course, definitely when we take bath, everything, outside also. But say 3 worlds, yeah. Maybe any other points, maybe you can add that, yeah. So, but point is that one who want to die should go to this place. Now, who doesn't want to die? Do we have any choice? Everybody has to die. But only thing is we don't know our time. So at least if we get a notice, we should go to such places and reside there. So that's why old age people at least go to Vrindavan, Mayapur, and they reside there. And the other point, whether Yamuna or Ganga, that point is clarified. Srila Prabhupada clarifies that it should be Yamuna. Of course, for us, doesn't make any difference. Yamuna, Ganga, both are same. At the same time, Prabhupada says that Yamuna is much better than Ganga, because Krishna is directly connected with the Yamuna. Of course, Ganga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's most merciful incarnation is directly connected. So, but at the same time, we as a practicing devotees, we should not be much worried about the difference. Whichever it is, we grab that opportunity, get our life, purified. So Prabhupada says that there's no difference between water of Ganga and Yamuna. So that's the point. But when Ganga is what sanctified 100 times, it's called Yamuna. So that way Yamuna is better. So finally, Prabhupada says 1,000 names of, that's the most important, topic for us. Because people in the today chant so many names. So Prabhupada, of course, quoting from other Purana, says that 1,000 names of Vishnu is equal to one name of Rama. 3 names of Lord Ram equal to name of Krishna. So whether chanting Vishnu Sahasranama or that's 1,000 Vishnus equal to one name of Rama. So 1,000 times Vishnu, 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 Vishnu saying is equal to one saying Rama. Or 3 times saying Rama, Rama is equal to saying Krishna. So if I say Krishna is equivalent to 3,000 times saying Vishnu. So now this talking about Vishnu, Rama, and Krishna. But there are people chanting so many other, that Sahasranama, this Sahasranama. I'm not talking about Vishnu Sahasranama. There are so many other Sahasranamas. So now all those people, if they take up just chant Krishna's name, their life is successful so fast. Then going through the so many other difficult paths, or so many. That's a reason our Sanatana Dharma today, there are a lot of people are into so many cult. I will not name. Other day we had one Indo Ratha Yatra. We requested some kids to come and sing bhajan. They sang bhajan, authentic bhajan, but everywhere one name is added. That extra added. They add that name in the authentic bhajan, Krishna's bhajan, but they add extra name in that. So this is how they're, concoct, and they make that name equal to Krishna's name. That one person's name, they make it equal to name by adding that name in the Krishna's bhajan. This is our society today. So we need to educate, but if you go and tell them directly, they get offended. So we have to bring them. Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, if you Google, he was very, very categorically chastised people worshipping such people, humans claiming themselves a God. So we should be at least careful and request them to chant Krishna's name. If they chant Krishna, is equivalent to chanting 3,000 names of Vishnu. So how much time we can save? So Prabhupada has given us this very, very simple solution. Go by, just chanting Krishna's name, go back home, back to Godhead. So I'll stop here. Devotees can leave your comments, questions, feedback. Yeah. Who want to start? Maybe Asha Mataji, as usual. Start.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Mataji.
Okay.
Start, Mataji. Go ahead.
My takeaway, Prabhuji, when I get into bhakti, I may get mukti. Lucky to have this human body, and lucky to take the lessons of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Srila Prabhupada. What I can do is I have to chant as much as possible. The chanting should be with love. Whatever we do or whatever service we do to Krishna is with complete love, without any expectation. And my goal should be to go back home to back to Godhead. And what I understood from today's class is that chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra is very, very important, and I should do as much as possible. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna. Lakshmi Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji.
My audio was not correct. I didn't hear.
Oh, okay. If we are made it live in YouTube, in case you want to hear, you can YouTube, you can hear.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Mariappan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I don't know till today that we are our classes are in YouTube.
Yeah. Every day is happening YouTube. Now itself, you can see on the top, no, the link is there.
Then we are, Prabhuji, we are not doing properly. Myself, I'm talking. So I'm not talking properly. I'm not.
Everything live. We are
Hare
exposed to the
Krishna.
public.
So many in this world will be watching us, no?
Let them watch Mataji first. We are just till now we have only 179 subscribed. Don't
Still
worry.
learning process only, doing nothing, not proper. I'm talking about myself, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So go ahead,
It's
Prabhu.
YouTube, Prabhuji. I don't know till today.
Yes. Everything is live.
If you subscribe, you will get the notification, Mataji.
Arre.
Don't worry.
Mm.
Okay. Mariappan Prabhu, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare
Krishna is watching more than anybody else. Krishna is always watching.
That we know, Prabhuji, but so many people will be listening and so many people will be watching, no?
Let them listen first, Mataji. They're not listening. Don't worry.
Oh, that
So
is
from tomorrow onwards,
really.
we have to be very careful in talking.
Yeah. I mean, that's the one reason we don't criticize anyone. We don't use anyone names. Today also, I wanted to say somebody, but I didn't say the name. So, what to do?
All our classes are perfect, Prabhuji. No need to worry.
Yeah.
Yes,
We
Mataji.
should
Yes,
be-
yes.
We should be only worried that whether Krishna is listening or not.
True.
Perfect. If Krishna listens, enough.
Krishna, anyway, all 24 hours he'll be watching us, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
That's
So, don't worry, Mataji.
okay.
Krishna sees your heart.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wherever Krishna Katha is there, Krishna will be listening.
True. Yes,
No,
Mariappan.
I am worried that because I'm not perfect, so many people will be watching, no? Our
That's
class
what.
means only
First, let
limited
them
people.
watch. Let them hear. Today also the maximum subscriber is 179.
Krishna.
I don't know how many of them really listening. Okay.
Mhm.
Yes, Mariappan Prabhu, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Maharaja recognized the death news as a blessing, and materially poverty-stricken persons stand good chance to progress in devotion. If anyone is lacking due to rich social background, Krishna arranges to snatch the property in possession and provide all positive progress in devotion. Human body and 7-day advance notice enabled Maharaja to take complete advantage of his spiritual progress, whereas the atheist mentality stricken human beings are completely immersed in sinful materialistic desires. Wherever Brahmana culture and cows are protected, the society flourishes in spiritual civilization. Devatas happy, and therefore earth is adequately blessed with all natural resources. And Mahatattva, name of the material, none of the material planets, including Brahmaloka, are suitable for pure devotees. And a tinge of desire in material world must be get rid of to progress in devotion. My desire and goal must be devotional service to Supreme Lord and reach Goloka Vrindana. Ganga is auspicious, however, Yamuna is more auspicious because Yamuna is directly connected with the Lord, and 1,000 names of Vishnu is equal to one name of Rama, and 3 names of Rama are equal to one Krishna, name of Krishna. Therefore, 3,000 Vishnu names are equal to one Krishna name. So I must take complete advantage of our Mahamantra, which is preached by our ISKCON, which is highly auspicious and completely going to take care of me, to take back me to back to Goloka Vrindavana. That much I understood, Prabhuji. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Prabhuji. Yeah, Sumit Prabhu, want to add anything?
Yeah, Prabhu. Most of the points are already discussed. So, yeah, some points is like the true happiness comes from the spiritual existence, not the material achievements. So, we have to stop the cycle of birth and death. Is we can do by returning to Godhead. So, even if we go to the Brahmaloka, there is no liberation there. So, devotees has to aim for the returning back to Godhead. And although Shinga's curse was immature and unjustified, Parikshit accepted it as Krishna's arrangement. So devotees always see the situations as a Krishna's blessing for an opportunity to purify themselves. And coming to the next verse, so Parikshit Maharaj wish was he was not interested in any material planets, not even Brahmaloka. He was interested to go back to the Godhead. So because their service is there. Other planets there are too much opulences, but there are not very conducive for performing bhakti and the service. So that's why devotees always desire for going back to Godhead. And their devotees can actually serve the Lord as a servitor, as a friend, as a parent, and as a conjugal lover. And this Earth is just one planet among countless planets in the universe, and like that, many innumerable universes are there. And Maharaj Parikshit has good spiritual knowledge because of his lineage. He was born in the family of the Pandavas, and a lot of piety is accumulated. So, because of that, he is already aware of these spiritual truths. And while the modern scientists are aiming to reach the planets like Moon, devotees like Maharaj Parikshit consider these kind of efforts insignificant because even if you reach there, the main problems of life will not be solved. So our goal is not the material exploration, but the spiritual elevation. And about the Yamuna, that is given like Yamuna is more sanctified due to the direct connection with Lord Krishna's pastimes. So Lord performed all his pastimes. Even when he was born, that time when Vasudev Maharaj was bringing Krishna to Gokul, that time also the Yamuna, we see how the Yamuna given the way for the Lord to go. So from the starting of his pastime, Yamuna was connected with the Lord. And about his final journey, Maharaj Parikshit, when he knows that the death is coming, Maharaj Parikshit immediately renounced all the kingdom and the material attachments, and he retired to the bank of Yamuna River. As Jiv Goswami said, that it is actually Yamuna and not the Ganga because of the geographical accuracy. So it is Yamuna. I have one question on this, Prabhu. Whether this anywhere in the Bhagavatam it is mentioned like which river it was, or just the river they have mentioned in Bhagavatam?
No,
Because
verse mentions, Sutta Goswami mentions Ganga.
okay,
Yeah, because the previous verse says that so Parishit Maharaj went to the Ganga.
okay.
But Jiva Goswami interprets. See, again, Bhagavatam said that, he said that they're referring to maybe different kalpas also. So,
Mhm.
so that's why Prabhupada says whatever Jiva Goswami quotes is best. That's a kind of Acharya's, so normally Acharyas, they take the senior Acharyas' wordings as truth. So Prabhupada takes Jiva Goswami's wordings as a truth, and but for us practicing devotees, we don't have to worry too much whether Ganga or Yamuna doesn't make much difference for us.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes. Yeah, that's all from me.
Yeah. Okay. So Sri Mataji, want to add anything?
Nothing, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Sri Devi Mataji. Now we can boldly talk, Mataji. Don't worry.
Everybody covered, Prabhuji.
Okay. Okay. Saurav Prabhu.
Lord, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to say something. First of all, I beg your pardon because previously 2 classes I was missing. So because of some urgencies, for next month is Janmashtami here. Yep, and secondly, very thanks a lot
You
to.
can see in YouTube.
Of course, because just today, this morning, I have subscribed to your channel.
Okay. Okay.
So
Sorry.
that's why it's jumped to one number 179.
Okay.
And
Okay.
okay. coming to the point, first of all, thank you so much, Mariappan Prabhu and Sumit Prabhu, for the beautiful explanations. And Prabhuji, I have just one doubt. Um, 1.19.5 explained that Yamuna River, the holy river, was blessed. He was carrying the dust of the lotus feet of Krishna and tulsi leaves. So, but normally, maybe I'm wrong, but normally when we take the water, we can't see the dust, any kind of pinch of dust on tulsi leaf. We can see, but there is no sign of dust. I hope you understand my question. How do I know that there is any kind of
Dust in the water, huh?
Ji.
So, of course, so dust is there. The Prabhupada is saying that when Vasudeva was carrying, actually
Ji.
Yamuna was trying to touch, Krishna's lotus feet,
Yeah.
jumping. So take the dust of Krishna's, lotus feet. And
Ji.
also Prabhupada says Krishna actually jumped into the water also. So, that's how. So Krishna's lotus feet, dust is touched. So dust, water today, may not be directly, but Vrindavan is full of Krishna's dust only. So
Ji.
you know that how Krishna's past, so Yamuna and Vrindavan is where Krishna's lotus feet is touched. That way is full of Krishna's lotus feet only.
Ji.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you so much. Yeah.
Roja Mataji, want to say anything?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare
So,
Krishna.
has everyone discussed related to this? So, I have a few things to tell. So, as we have taken a human life after 84 lakh species, correct, Prabhuji?
Yes. Yes.
So, even after that, we don't take this Janma so seriously in chanting the holy name. Even though after knowing everything, we will be more attached to this materialistic world. So we should take this human form as very seriously, and we should be more serious towards bhakti, and should chant the holy name. As you you said saying Vishnu some 1,000 times like equal to one Krishna. So we are so fortunate to chant this holy name, and we are so fortunate like we got the opportunity to be part of satsang and to hear Bhagavatam class or any class or being a shelter of all the gurus, Guru and Guru Maharajas and all. So yeah, we should be more focused, Prabhuji. That's what I want to tell. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Vidya Prabhu Mataji. Say anything.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Today takeaway is it's a very simple solution Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada gave us. Chanting Mahamantra. Simply one Krishna is equal to 3000 Vishnu. Today I know that one chanting is equal to 3000 Vishnu names, like Vishnu. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನನ್ಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲದು ವಿಷ್ಣು ಸಹಸ್ರನಾಮ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು, ಲಲಿತಾ ಇದಲ್ವೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದು ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಸಾಕು, ಅದು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 3000 ವಿಷ್ಣು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇವತ್ತು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ. ತುಂಬಾ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್, ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Umashankar Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Everybody has covered everything, but one simple takeaway is that the devotees, they are not afraid of anything that downfall that happen in their lives. So even if any distress comes, they surrender to Krishna. And even though there are a lot of upper planets also and lower planets also, they are not cared about any of these things. They are actually situated and they wanted to go back to Godhead. And today I have heard one of the lectures from Radhesham Prabhuji. So in this Mayavadis, they had commented that what you people ridicule the people that why you are just always chanting the names of the Lord and also dancing. So actually, thing is that it rather to remain silent, we should be active in the devotional service. That only Prabhuji has told. So we should be always be engaged in chanting the Lord's name and also spreading these things. This is the takeaway from thing. And also regarding this YouTube, Prabhuji, you told 179 subscribers, but occasionally if I see that it is only 1 or 2 views for a video.
True.
So the thing is that today's class is completed. That's it, gone. The way that we are going. So at
Yeah.
least you should try to view the videos again
True.
after tomorrow, at least before joining the class, so that we can speak it out. That is the missing part over here.
Yeah.
And also we can share it so that more number of subscribers and more viewers should
Agree.
come.
Yes.
That's
It
it.
will go on in future.
Little bit endeavor has to be put, and after that, Sridevi Mataji has to maintain the devotees joining, and also the questionnaire sessions that will be asked. If the devotees joined today, only 12 members have joined.
Yes.
So let this our counts should grow, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Yes. Okay. Varsha Mataji. Final concluding words.
Nothing, Prabhuji. Thank you for the class. I just have one question. This chanting and all. There are many situations where I wear chappal, but I hesitate to do that. Is it correct to chant
Sorry,
or not?
what is that? Is circumstances?
Like there are situations where I have to wear chappal, sleepers, and
Yeah, that's okay.
doing something. So
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is right way or not?
Yeah. Chanting has no time, place, circumstances.
Okay.
Anytime, anywhere you can chant. But
Okay.
possible your
Yeah.
prescribed rounds, like whatever committed rounds, you sit one place in front of the Lord or Tulsi Mara and chant. Possible. That's the best. And other time, yes, anywhere. There are people, walking on the morning
Yeah.
walk.
Yeah. Morning walk only. I was
But
checking.
the possible you're prescribed. Suppose you are committed to chant 1 round or 2 or 4 rounds or 8 rounds, whatever. That you chant possible sitting in front of Lord or Tulsi Maharani. Extra, we can chant whatever possible.
Okay.
Possible.
Thank you.
Okay, so before end, I wanted to say something. Tomorrow, 7 o'clock, we have a very special session online. Prabhu from Mayapur, His Grace Swarup Krishna Prabhu is talking us on the devotee care, importance of devotee care. I'll
Okay.
share the link in the group. Request all to join. So
Thank you.
tomorrow, 7 to 8, 7 o'clock, he'll come online. So
Evening,
please,
probably evening, no?
evening, yeah.
Yes,
7
okay.
7 o'clock. Please join. And we can invite other fellow devotees also, those who want to be part of it. But mainly focused devotees, like they're talking about importance of devotee care and how we can help each other. That's the point. And also the point what Uma Shankar Prabhu had said, that we were discussing today, how can we reach, we were talking about Janmashtami, how can we reach Janmashtami? I think I'll just stop the